The final thing I want to show you today is organizing your web searches. So if I go to Safari, and we know that Safari is the default web browser for iPad, you can download things like Chrome and other applications for web browsing, but Safari works beautifully in regard to all these things. Can I show you a couple of things that you might not know about? The first thing, if I go right at the top, I've done a little bit of a search on coronavirus. If I hit the little export button there, I can add some bookmarks, or I can add it to my reading lists or my favorites. So if I, for example, said I'm going to add that to my reading favorites, save automatically. Then at the top left-hand corner, you'll see the little page icon, and we've got those different things there. So if I go to my reading list there, you can see the coronavirus is sitting there beautifully. And we've also got some other things. We've got our history, and we've got our bookmark bar as well, and we've got our searches there too. And I just touch that icon to turn that off each time. So that's a great way to get organized with your bookmarks, especially with Safari. And the last thing that I want to show you, a lot of people don't know about, is when I'm looking at websites, I like to see if it's actually applicable to me and it's the one that I want. And one of the most underutilized applications or tools is the Find on Page. You're going to love this. So when you press Find on Page, I'm going to type in the word infection, and I'm going to search, and what that does is it highlights all of those keywords within that website that shows me if it's actually applicable for me, or it shows me where I can actually read more specifically about infection rates with coronavirus. So that's something that I always used to show my students, because it was a really great way of them kind of summarizing and having a look at keywords in regard to websites, documents, a whole range of different things that you can use that for. So that's Paul's Apple tips, iPad organizational tips for today. It's been 10 minutes, and I hope that you got something out of that today. I'm going to have another little sip of my tea, my Melbourne breakfast tea, and I hope you have a wonderful day.